What is going on, guys? What is going on, 27 squad? Welcome into KB Sports Talk. I am your host, KB. Before I start this video, make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Helps me out a lot, helps out the channel a lot. And make sure you guys subscribe if you're new for more NFL content just like this. So today I want to talk about a serious issue that a lot of people are starting to talk about now that Cam Newton has been injured. And let's quickly note that real quick. Cam Newton has been injured, did injure himself during the Carolina Panthers versus New England Patriots game, and it was a foot injury. It's a sprain, and they're saying that it's not too serious, but they're still hopeful that he's going to start week 1. When it comes to Cam Newton, this is a guy that has a lot of wear and tear on him, and injury after injury, he's starting to wear down a little bit. And this is something I've been noting about Cam Newton ever since his MVP year. Right after that, I was talking about, should Cam Newton keep up what he was doing during his MVP year? I mean, he was fantastic when they went 15-1 and they made the Super Bowl. He was great, but should he keep that up? And he's putting a lot of wear and tear on his body, man. Being a running quarterback, that is not one of those running quarterbacks like you would see of a Russell Wilson or a Kyler Murray is. The type of guys that will run. They're speedsters. They run and then they slide. They avoid hits and things like that. Cam Newton is a different breed. I'm not quite sure we've seen another guy like Cam Newton besides like Tim Tebow, but we haven't seen a guy like Cam Newton be successful in the NFL. Newton is the type of guy that will run you over. This guy is the size of a linebacker, and he has no regard for your life when he's coming your way, especially if it's on a 3rd and 4 or 3rd and 2, and he's just running right up the gut. He will create contact with the defense. So this is a question I want to put up to you guys. I mean, how much do you guys think Cam Newton has left in the tank, and do you guys think Will Grier is going to take over sooner or later? Now, my prediction isn't coming too true right now. The Will Grier, who's one of my favorite quarterbacks in this past draft out of West Virginia, is not looking too good so far in the preseason, but yet it's a preseason. He is a rookie. We'll see if he develops, but do you guys think it's time for Will Grier to take over soon? So, and the bigger portion of this video, I want to talk about the preseason, and a lot of people have their mixed reviews on it. It's not really unanimous as much as you may think it is. Now, there's a situation with the veterans. A lot of people have a problem with the veterans playing in preseason games, and I'll give you my thoughts later on, I guess, if you guys want to hear it. But and there are other people and other fan bases that don't want to see their veterans play. They want all the backups to play and try to earn their spot and things like that. You see like the Chicago Bears, they don't play any of their starters. Maybe like Panthers fans right now, how they're feeling, they're like, why is Cam Newton on the field? So a lot of people are very torn on this decision. Should the preseason be for veterans and not just for players trying to make this team and everything like that? But if you ask me, hey KB, what do you think about it? Well, since you asked, I think personally the preseason, I'm pretty in the middle when it comes to that. I'm not saying that the veterans should not play whatsoever, or the veterans should be on the field at all games. I legitimately think the players, like solidified starters, like franchise quarterbacks like a Cam Newton, franchise quarterbacks like Eli Manning, guys like that should have a choice in playing, whether they want to play that game or not, whether they feel like they're healthy enough to play in those games, and it shouldn't be up to left to the coaches. And I think the 4th preseason game, as usual, they should not be, veterans and solidified starters should not be playing in those games whatsoever. But I think it's necessary to have your starters at least at one point play in those games. Now, superstars, I mean super freaking stars like Cam Newton, I don't believe Cam Newton should be there, but I think Cam Newton as a quarterback, I think it's right to have, it's different with a running back, it's different for a tight end, it's different for a wide receiver, but for a quarterback, I think they should at least play 1 or 2 series, maybe in 2 games, 1 or 2 series in 2 games, and sit out the rest of the 2 games, however you want to orchestrate that, whether it be game 1 and game 3, or whatever, or game 2 and game 3, whatever it is. I think quarterbacks, even superstar quarterbacks, should, and besides like veterans like Drew Brees and Tom Brady plays anyway, but besides those superstar quarterbacks that are veterans, they don't need to play. But when it comes to superstar quarterbacks that are younger, that you need to shake off the wear and tear, shake off the rust and things like that. I don't mind that whatsoever. I think it's necessary for quarterbacks to play a part in there. But solidified guys like Saquon Barkley, we have not seen him in the preseason. I don't think anybody wants to see him in the preseason because we know what we get from Saquon Barkley. He's a running back. There's not much he's going to prove there in the preseason. Not much he needs to do. He gets all his reps in practice. But because of quarterbacks, there's such a different part of that that they need to take a part in. Now, Cam Newton, everybody is saying that Cam Newton shouldn't be a part of this game. This is the third preseason game. The starters should be out there. This is their dress rehearsal, so they should be out there. So whether Cam Newton should have been out there for a series or not, a series or two is the debate, but he should have been out there at least once or twice, in my honest opinion. But I want to get your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you guys think that players should be playing in the preseason? Do you think they should not be playing in the preseason? Or are you just like me and you're saying, listen, veteran starters should get at least one or two series in 2 games, 1 or 2 games, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I'm saying. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next video.